Hello, welcome back to Subbuteo Tabletop Football, and in fact, welcome back to the past, because I'm about to start match 2 of Subbuteo League, which you will have seen already, and I've yet to play. Now, before we do that, there's something else I want to talk about, and that is a brand new Subbuteo team that I've had made up, which relates to a video that I filmed 1 year ago. Is everyone clear on the timeline so far? Shouldn't leave that lying around. You never know who's going to get their hands on it. So, what am I whittering on about today? Now, anyone that watches Subbuteo League, certainly over the last year, will know and have picked up that I'm a bit of a fan of a band called the Reytons, and because of that, I had a Subbuteo team made up by Alan Porter. That was it, and they appeared in Subbuteo League 2024, which was last year, and they're also reappearing in Subbuteo League 2025 this year. That's painted in the team kit of the Reytons for 2023. If you don't know what I'm talking about there, basically the Reytons do a football shirt as a sort of merch t-shirt every year, and this is the 2023 version. Now, a year ago, because I'm a fan of the Reytons, I went to their sort of homecoming festival. It was called Clifton Park, okay? And this is the t-shirt from that. And they're a band largely based around Rotherham, and I guess their dream was that they wanted one day to get to a stage where they could do a big gig in their hometown. That was achieved by then. It was a brilliant day out for everyone, all the Reytons fans, and it must have been amazing for them as well to get to that stage and achieve one of their dreams. Now, that was roughly 1 year ago, and as we were coming up to the year sort of anniversary of that, I was thinking, you know what, it's often you can just put a CD on, you listen to it, and you don't really, I guess, while you may appreciate the music, you don't really sort of appreciate the work that's gone into that. And I wanted to do something that says a little bit of a thank you to the Reytons, and somehow recognises the big day that we all enjoyed 1 year ago. So I got onto our old friend Alan Porter, who'd already painted the 2023 Reytons team for me, and I said to him, look, here's the information about Clifton Park. I want another Reytons team, and that essentially I want a Clifton Park edition done. Can you do it? He rose to that challenge, as he always does. I sent him a few photos, sent him a few images of the shirt for 2024, which is white and green, and he came up with the goods, as he always did, and created the Reytons Clifton Park Rotherham edition Subbuteo team, which I have right here in my hand. Now, I'm sure he could do another version of this if you're a Reytons fan and you're watching this, but currently there is exactly one of these in the entire world. And you may be thinking what you're going to do with it. Well, you know what? I want to give it to the Reytons. I want to go up to them and say, look, thank you very much for your music. It's not a lot I can give you that could improve your life too much, but I have got a sort of link to Subbuteo, I guess. So here it is. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, conveniently, I'm going to see the Reytons. I'm actually going to see them on... what day is it today? Thursday today. Going to see them on Saturday. So we're going up to Glasgow and we're going to watch them at a place called the Galvanisers Yard. And I'm going to take this Subbuteo set up with me. And if I get to see them, I'm going to hand it over and hopefully they'll enjoy it. And maybe, just maybe, it will encourage them one day, next time they pass in Bristol, to come down here and defend the Reytons' name at Subbuteo Stadium. Although I'm not holding breath for that because they're obviously very busy. But if you ever get to watch this video, if you ever want to come down here, if you're doing a gig in Bristol or anywhere nearby and you just want to have a flick around, I'm going to make sure you get your hands on this and then you can come down and the offer is there. You did say in one of your previous videos, if we want you to do something, we've got to keep on it here. So I'm going to keep on it here, and hopefully we can get you here one day and do something a little bit special. Anyway, would you like to take a close look at this team before I'd take it up to Scotland. Here it is, the Reyton Clifton Park edition Subbuteo side table football team in the 2024 Clifton Park green and white kit. That's what it looks like. We'll take a closer look at the players at the minute. I just want to show you the whole box. The goalkeeper is done in the away version of the kit, so that's green and white. And what a sterling job Alan has done of painting these as usual. Let's take a look at them close up. Okay, so I better get those packed up, ready for the long journey ahead of us. And the very next clip, I guess, will be me saying, "Welcome to Scotland." But not really, because now is actually 4 days later from the previous clip. Now, what's happened here is a slight operational error. So the plan was to include a lovely little clip in there where I was amidst the Reyton's gig saying welcome to Scotland or welcome to Glasgow or something like that. Unfortunately, during the tin pot film production process, using my single device to do everything, some footage was lost. So what I'm going to show you from here on in is a bit of a patchwork quilt of how the day went. Anyway, shall we get on that coach and travel back up to Glasgow?
Well, some examples and some older bands that you've got bands, the Beatles, yeah? Morning vibe.
All right, Terry! Oh, Mr. Sam!
And we stay out so late. The kids of the estate, mothers had to wait. Cause those boys will be boys. You don't have to wait. The kids of the estate, makes under fate. And they call it rain. And the windows break, but never gonna catch us now. We've got Chris for the corner shop, but when he turns his back, we're gonna take the lot. And if you're on quite fast, but he's never gonna track us down.
Yeah. No, we'll be around. We'll be looking for you, don't worry.
Cheers, Drive.
Cheers. Cheers. Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Okay, so the package has been delivered. Just handed it to the events manager, who are going to hand it to the band. That is now out of my hands. We're just going to have to see if they like it or not, and whether or not they want to come down to Subbuteo and play a game of Subbuteo. So now let's get on with the gig. We're all Reytons, aren't we?
Yeah, buddy.
I know you're coming round again, 'cause you know you're coming round again. Are you coming round again? You be wherever. We're getting a smoking area, told those boys. You be wherever. We're getting a smoking area, told those boys. To be wherever. So you're sleeping on Tuesday. Do you know I can't stand the one that you say to me? Oh, you say to me.
Okay, so I am finally back in Bristol, and what a journey it's been over the last Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days. Drove back from Bolton this morning because I had a couple of jobs to do up there for my parents. But I am now all done, and the package, the Subbuteo package, was delivered. I don't actually know if the lads have got it yet. Perhaps they did, perhaps they didn't. Hopefully they did. And if you do get to see this video, lads, as mentioned, it's just a little thank you for all the hard work you put into your music. Now, if you're the sort of person that wants to attend gigs and have little adventures where you go away and you're umming and ahhing about and thinking, oh, I don't know if I should, do it. I pushed myself out of my comfort zone to go to these places. I know you may think it's not that exotic, but I spent a good 50 years of my life really not doing a lot and not going anywhere. And purely because I've gone to see the Reytons, just thinking the last year, I've been to, I know it's not too far away, but Bournemouth, never been there, bizarrely. Went over to Utrecht in the Netherlands, never been there. And I don't think I probably ever would if it wasn't for the Reytons gig. Don't need much of an excuse to go to Dublin, but Reytons were at Dublin, so I went over there as well. And then now I've been to Glasgow as well. Didn't see a lot of it because it was dark most of the time, but nonetheless, it's another place that I've been.
Gonna catch us now.
And I reckon that is that. Just remember, everyone, your future hasn't been written yet. Nobody's has. Your future can be whatever you make it, so make it a good one. Until next time, up the gas!